Coaches, good morning, and I just wanted to kind of throw out my feedback for the state championships. I was able to referee the regionals, which was fantastic. Very exciting to watch, and some great water polo. The thing that I wanted to congratulations to Foster girls. They've had an amazing season, and the Brazoswood boys were fantastic. They did a fantastic job. Some great players on both teams. My emphasis here and while refereeing the games and just some pointers and some tips and some things that I saw that even the highest level water polo in Texas is kind of, I wouldn't say lacking, but they could just work better on. And it was hard to differentiate them from other programs in terms of, they just have good quality kids that are doing their jobs and know their roles within their programs. And that's a huge deal. So, coach, your team should have roles. Your roles of your team members. Every kid on their team should know their role. That's a huge deal. Whether that means that they're a primary passer or they're a scorer or the position that they play. You also have to be them expand them out of their roles when it gets to the championship time. They can basically do their role the entire year. And then the problem is when you get to a high level game, the job of the other coach is to take them out of their role. And so if they can take them out of their role and make them do something that they're not used to doing, then that's a good job on the coach's part on planning and tactics. And it's a good job on the other team's part in making sure that they are exploiting the weaknesses of the other team. So looking at both programs, there was a really tough semifinal. The Strake boys and Brazoswood boys had a very tough semifinal. And on the Foster side of the bracket, I think the girls kind of just were dominating and had a clean sweep pretty easily through. The key elements here is, I said this on Twitter and I'll say it again, is all these high level kids are playing club water polo. So, you know, it's just a matter of time and effort. If you are an athlete and coach, if you are a coach and you want your athletes to be at the top level, state championship level, you have to have them playing water polo year round. That doesn't mean they can't swim. They can definitely swim. Swimming is a 100% necessity for the game. If you want to be good at water polo, you have to swim. You have to be fast. Now, if you're just naturally fast, you can get away with just playing water polo year round. If you want to be insanely fast, you should probably swim for your swim program and learn how to be insanely fast. There's a lot of great coaching in the swimming in Texas, and they can get you fast. And, pounding out yards is probably not the best case scenario. So if your swim coach is someone who's going to make you swim 5, 8, 9, 10,000 yards a day, that's not really going to help you get in great shape for water polo. So you have alternatives. You can either go to your water polo club, and hopefully they're doing the right amount of conditioning for you to be in shape. But there is a systematic way for the planning of the next season, what that coach is going to plan out, how they're going to plan it out. As of right now, as a club coach, I'm just trying to build my kids' skills up. We're not preparing for any tournament per se. I wouldn't be preparing for anything serious until the summer. So, we're playing, we're having fun. Always having fun is huge. And making sure that those kids are enjoying their experience and making sure that they're learning at the same time. We can always do plenty of drills where they're going to swim and they're going to pass and they're going to shoot. They incorporate all things. And so recently, and hopefully putting a little pressure on myself, I'm going to try my best to put out some sort of book. I'm going to try to make a book. I'll put it out on there that it's going to be, to steal this quality idea of the 80-20 principle of what is the 20% of the things that make up 80% of the results. And so trying to digest water polo in general on each phase of the game. What is it that we can narrow it down to so that we can get maximum results with the least amount of work, and the kids are getting maximum results with the least amount of work so that they're producing high-level results faster and getting to what we all ultimately want is winning games. And so most kids like winning as opposed to losing. But I mean, losing doesn't really matter until the very end of the season anyway. So you can lose all your games, and if you win the championship game, you win the championship game. Work your way up. The thing is, you're not technically losing, you're just learning, right? In the L column, you have an L. That's a learning scenario. When you're winning, all right, and you're adapting and you're learning as well. But the losing problem is not losing, it's actually a learning opportunity. And so you have to approach it like that. So the 80-20 principle again, and I'll harp on this more as we go along as I think about some new things, is trying to get the most out of your actual practices so that no time is wasted. So if you only have 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day with those kids, maximizing that time so that you can be the best coach that you can be and they can be the best athletes that they can be, but it can be fun at the same time. Now I'm going to kind of stop it there. I'm not really going to go much more into that, but I just wanted to have my little thoughts on the championships. Congratulations to both teams. Fantastic seasons. We'll probably see you in the club arena because I know those kids are going to be playing club water polo. And at the same time, look for more stuff talking about simplistic water polo, but at the same time, high-level water polo. If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Twitter for some more information. Follow the YouTube channel. We don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but the idea is to try to spread water polo news, talk about water polo tactics. Coaches, we're here to try to help you out. Our best thing, if you go down to the link in the description below, you'll send it to our website. You can send an email to me if you want some information. Always here to help, and I hope you guys have a great day.